next generation Ranger Wildtrak is made for adventure. Designed to dazzle with unmistakable Ford DNA, powerful performance, and the newest technology. The next-gen Ranger Wildtrak teams the hardest treks in style. Flanking the expressive new grille, the C-clamp-shaped headlights give the Ranger that distinctive built Ford tough look. The sports bar and roof rails let you load up to 85 kilograms when the Ranger is on the move and up to 350 kilograms when parked. Stay confident and in control on various terrain. Up to 6 configurable drive modes, in addition to the 4x4 mode, maximize performance for various road types, weather conditions, and vehicle use. Ranger's first-in-class tailgate lift assist incorporates a torsion bar to make lifting and lowering the tailgate easier. Select various camera viewpoints from the huge central display for a 360-degree bird's eye view and a 180-degree front and rear split view. For more accurate driving, there's also a front off-road view and a rear trailer hitch view. Discover innovative technology at your fingertips. Within a large cabin, you'll find a 12-inch colorful portrait touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Comfort comes courtesy of the 8-way electrically adjustable driver's seat. Dimensions: length 5,370 millimeters, width 1,918 millimeters, height 1,884 millimeters. Bed box dimensions: length 1,564 millimeters, width 1,584 millimeters, height 540 millimeters, wheelbase 3,270 millimeters, ground clearance 235 millimeters, water weighting 800 millimeters, engine 2.0-liter bi-turbo diesel for the 4x4 variant, 2.0-liter turbo diesel for the 4x2 variant, displacement 1,996 cc, maximum power 210 horsepower at 3,750 RPM, maximum torque 500 Newton-meters at 1,750 to 2,000 RPM, transmission 10-speed automatic for the 4x4 variant, 6-speed automatic for the 4x2 variant, fuel tank capacity 80 liters, Euro 4 emission level. Front suspension, double wishbone with coil spring and anti-roll bar for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Rear suspension, leaf spring for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, with electronic locking rear differential for 4x4 variants. Front, rear ventilated disc brakes for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Steering system, electric power assisted steering for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Wheel size and type, 18-inch alloy for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Wheel size and type 25565R18 for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Unique Wildtrak paint accent front grille for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Matrix LED headlights for 4x4 variant and LED multi-reflector for 4x2 variant. With adaptive front lighting system for 4x4 variant. With daytime running lamps for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With auto on, off headlights with follow me home for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With LED fog lamps and tail lights for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With high mounted stop lamp for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Exterior mirrors power folding, power adjustable, side turn indicators for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With puddle lamps for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With side steps for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With rear box steps for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With bedliner for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With roof rails for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With front and rear mud flaps for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With dual front tow hooks for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With easy lift tailgate for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With selectable drive modes for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, with terrain management system for 4x4 variant, with smart keyless entry with push-button start for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, leather steering wheel for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, 8-inch digital instrument cluster for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, power windows with one touch-up down front windows for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, auto-dimming rear view mirror for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, dual-zone electronic automatic temperature control air conditioning for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, 2 auxiliary 12-volt power outlets, one in the first row and one in the cargo area for 4x4 and 4x2 variants, 2 230-volt inverter, one in the second row cabin and one in the cargo area for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Leather and synthetic leather with Wildtrak styling seat material for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Both 8-way power adjust driver and 4-way manual adjust passenger for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Rear bench seat with center armrest and fold-up function for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. 12 inches colored portrait touchscreen central display for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Sync 4 with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. Voice commands available with Wildtrak variants. Connectivity for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With steering wheel with audio, function control for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With dual USB ports, Type-C in the first and second rows for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With windscreen mounted USB port for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With wireless charger for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. 6 speakers for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With adjustable speed limiter for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With cruise control for 4x2 variant. With adaptive cruise control with stop and go and lane centering for 4x4 variant. With auto high beam for 4x4 variant. With autonomous emergency braking and pedestrian detection for 4x4 variant. With pre-collision assist for 4x4 variant. With dynamic brake support DBS for 4x4 variant. With distance alert and distance indication for 4x4 variant. With forward collision warning system for 4x4 variant. With evasive steer assist for 4x4 variant. With post-impact braking for 4x4 variant. With lane departure warning and lane keeping system for 4x4 variant. With blind spot information system with cross traffic alert and bracken for 4x4 variant. With 360-degree camera for 4x4 variant. With reverse brake assist for 4x4 variant. With driver alert system for 4x4 variant. With hill launch assist and rollover mitigation for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With hill descent control for 4x4 variant. With electric parking brake for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With 7 airbags, driver, front passenger, side, curtain, knee for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With front and rear parking sensors for 4x4 variant, rear parking sensors for 4x2 variant. With rear view camera for 4x2 variant. With ABS and EBD for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. ESP with traction control system with electric brake booster for 4x4 variant. With security alarm system for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With immobilizer for 4x4 and 4x2 variants. With child seat ISOFIX anchor points for 4x4 and 4x2 variants.
Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.